Students, welcome. Dear students, we are going to start a new chapter, percentage. Now, many times you heard this word. Amongst you, you are talking, I got 80%, I got 40%, I got 85.66%, like that. So, this percentage, how we have to use in our daily life. Okay, so we'll see in this example. So, these notes I gave you, just we'll revise the notes. A percentage is a ratio expressed as a fraction having denominator 100. Means when we are express percentage if the given fraction denominator is 100, because you know due to 100 or with the help of 100 we are able to find out the percentage. So the denominator should always 100. Now the symbol of percentage is this. Okay, and you have to read as percent. The symbol is you have to read as percent. Now percentage in the form of a fraction. To convert percentage into a fraction, remove the percent sign and divide the number by 100. We have to divide the number by 100, then we will get the percent. For example, here 65% means 65 parts out of 100. So how we'll express this in fraction form? So 65 upon 100, and this 65 upon 100, if we are to write in the percentage from, then this fraction, this is a fraction 65 upon 100, how we have to express or how we have to write in the percentage form? So 65%, like this. Okay, so 65%, then again there is, if we compress this or will divide this, then we will get the 13 upon 20 parts of a whole. So just ignore this, only I have to consider this is a fraction and this is a percentage form of the fraction, that is 65%. Now if a fraction has 100 as its denominator, then its numerator is percentage. Now equivalent fractions can be used to make the denominator 100. Equivalent fractions that you learn. So we have to make the, if in the given example the denominator is not 100, so we have to make the denominator 100 for find out the percentage. So we have to use the equivalent fraction that time. Now here is a small formula. A part is some percent of a whole. So part of whole is equal to percent upon 100. So here fraction and percentage percents are different ways of representing the same part of a whole. Now when we'll solve the example, that time we'll realize. Now see students, here a fraction in the form of percent. Now to convert a fraction into a percentage, convert the given fraction into an equivalent fraction with the denominator 100. Now equivalent fractions, for example here 2 upon 5. So here 5, but there is no 100. How can we find out the percentage of this 2 upon 5? So we have to make that in equivalent fractions. So we have to make our denominator 100. So by which number we have to multiply to 5, then we'll get 100. So 20. And our rules that when we multiply denominator by a number, same number we have to multiply numerator. So 20 multiply to 5 as well as 20 multiply by 2. So 22s are 40 and 25s are 100. If we express this in percentage, then 40 upon 100 means 40%. Means I got 100 out of 40 marks. Okay, like that. Out of 100 I got 40 marks, and then 40%. So here another example, 8 upon 10. So how to convert this 10 into equivalent fraction? So 8 is a 10 multiplied by 10, 100, and 10 multiplied 80, 8 is equal to 80. So that is 80%. Okay students, now we'll start our practice set, that is practice set number 30. Now the first example is here students. There are total 6 examples. The first example, Shabana score 736 marks out of 800 in her exam. Very good, smart girl. What was the percentage she scored? So here we have to find out the percentage of Shabana. Okay, so now this is the first example. I'll write the first. Now, first we have to write the given thing, students. So here the total marks of the exam, that is 800. So I'll write here total marks of the exam is given, that is 800, isn't it? Then how many marks she got? 736. So that we have to write marks scored, or marks got. Here score is given, that's why we have to use the word scored by Shabana auntie. Shabana. Okay. Shabana is equal to 736. Now see students, if you see in the textbook, so there is always they are taken a variable a. If there are, we have to find the two values, then another value they took the variable b. You can take any variable for finding the percent. Now here these are the given things, so we have to find the percent. So here we have to assume any alphabet. So mostly they are given a, so we'll take a according to our textbook. You can take x, b, any. Okay, so just we have to write. Now we have to find the percentage. So suppose, or you can write let Shabana score a% marks, or suppose, because this word actually given in the textbook, that's why we are using this. Can take you can write let also, let the Shabanas score a% marks, like that. Now suppose Shabana score a% marks. This is given in textbook, that's why we'll solve like this. Now therefore we have to write our equation. Therefore now we have to find the percentage, and we assume the percent as a. So a upon. Now here we are finding the percentage. A means out of 100. So here we have to write 100 always, because we are finding this a% out of this 100. So denominator should be always 100. Is equal to. Now she got 736 marks out of 800. So 800 is denominator. Always keep in mind here, students, to the right hand side, the biggest number you have to write as a denominator. Okay, just keep in mind. Now we have to solve this. Now here, students, how we have to solve. Actually, now this example I will explain how we have to solve, but in next example directly we will go to the next step. What is that step? Just look here. Now here we have to solve. Now if in previous chapter also we will learn that is equal to there, then we have to find the value of any variable. Then we have to, here division means opposite multiply. So 100 we have to multiply both sides, we get the solution, otherwise we didn't get the solution. So a upon 100 multiplied by 100 is equal to 736 upon 100 multiplied by 100. What we do here, we multiply 100 both sides. So we have to write multiplying both side by 100, both side by 100. Okay, now this 100 cuts to this 100. Therefore a is equal to 736 multiplied by this 100 is here numerator, so 100 upon 800. So now next examples I will not explain this step. Okay, directly we'll write this step, but for your understanding how this came, that's why I wrote this step. Okay, now therefore a is equal to this, cut to this, and this get cancelled. So 8 we have to divide to 736. So 8 9s are 2 and 2s are 16. So 92. So we got the answer 92%. So then we have to write, therefore, Shabana. This song there is Suno Meri Shabana. So Shabana, one song is there. So Shabana aunties. Shabana, not auntie, she is a student. She got the marks, very good marks, score 92% marks. Wow, A plus grade. This way, students, you have to solve the example. Okay, now we'll move to the second example. The second example is, there are 500 students in the school in Dahi Handa village. Dahi Handa, right? Dahi Handa village. If 350 of them can swim, okay, out of 500, only 350 students can swim, means they are able to swim. What percent of them can swim and what percent cannot? Means here we have to find 2%. Those students who are able to swim and those who are not able to swim, both percentage we have to find. Okay, so always, students, as I told you, whatever the given data that you have to write or given things, so here the total students will write that. This is the second example. So total number of students in the school Dehanda village. Wow. Dehanda village is equal to, that is 500. Then number of students who can swim, that we have to write, that is given in the example. So number of students who can swim is equal to, that is 350. Now here we have to find the first, we will find the percentage of number of students who can swim. Now suppose, or you can write late also, suppose a percent student can swim. Students can swim. Now, so we'll write our equation, a upon 100, means we have to find the percentage of this a percent we have to find. So 100 is equal to, out of 500, means 500 is the denominator, how many are able to swim? 350. Now directly we'll, as I told you, we'll solve the directly this next step. Therefore a is equal to 350 into 100, cross multiplication always, 100 and upon 500. Therefore a is equal to, this get cancelled, we have to divide 5 to 355, 7s are, and this 0, so 70. So now we got the number, the percent of students can swim, that is 70%. Okay, so we'll write 70%. Now simple thing, students, percentage of students who cannot swim, so that we'll find out now. Percentage of students who cannot swim. Okay, so we know total 100% students are there, 100% minus this, those who are able to swim, that is 70%, so minus 70%. So 100% minus 70%, 30%. So who are these 30%? Percentage of students who cannot swim. This way you have to solve. Okay, Otherwise, what you have to do, this is one method, or another method means here uh, you have to again this just here you can change. This is a method, and another method is I will write here 500 minus 350. Okay, so 500 minus 350 is equal to 150. So 150 are the students, those who are not able to swim or those cannot swim. So you can write the example like this, means this A, like this same we have to write, and then B upon, let the, you have to write, suppose B students cannot swim, so B uh, upon 100 is equal to 150. 150 means the number of students those who are not able to swim or those cannot swim upon 500. So therefore B is equal to 150 into 100 upon, this is 500 here. So therefore B is equal to 5 3s are, okay. So this way also you can find 30%. Otherwise, this is way. Anyway, you can solve the example. But here we have to write again total number of students. Just find out A, this A 70%. Then here you have to write total number of students in the village under 500. Then those who are not able to swim is equal to 500 minus 350. So you got the number. Those students who not cannot swim, that is 150. And then this way you have to solve. Otherwise, this way. Okay. Now students will solve the next example, that is example number 3. So third example is, I think this is simple students, this is for homework. You try to solve, just I will write the equation for you, remaining things you have to write. Now see, the example is, if Prakash saw Jawar on 75% of uh, land, 75% of the 19,500 square meter of his land. Okay, how many square meter did he actually plant jawar? So now here percentage is given, student. Okay, uh, okay, we'll solve now this example. Little bit changes there, that's why we'll solve now the third example. So given things, here Prakash showed on 75% of the 19,500 square meter of the land. So his land, so total land we have to write, that is given, total land is equal to 19,500 square meter. Then they gave the percentage of his sold the jawar. So percentage of jawar sold by Prakash is equal to, that is given 75%. These are the given things. Now here students, what we have to find, on how many square meter did he actually plant jawar. So that part of land we have to find. So just we'll write suppose, or let, you can write any word, suppose the land on which Prakash sowed jawar in a square meters, or you can write let the land of Prakash sowed the jawar be a square meter, like this way also. Then we'll write our equation. Therefore now see here, a we have to find here, actually that is the percentage is given, so a upon 19,500 is equal to 75 upon 100. See students, why I write here, because percentage already given 75%. So 75, how we can write this percentage in the form of fractions? So 75 upon 100. So we have to find A. A means what? The land where the Prakash saw the Jawar. So that we have to find. So this is the total land. That's why little bit changes in this equation. Therefore, again, A is equal to cross multiplication 75 multiplied by 19,500 upon 100. So this get cancelled. Therefore, A is equal to 75 multiplied by 195. Therefore, A is equal to what? Means this value you have to find. 75 multiplied by 195. Here you have to do the multiplication and then you will get A. And therefore, you have to write therefore Prakash saw Jawar in dash dash square kilometer. Sorry, square meter. Okay. So this way you have to write the full sentence. Prakash saw Jawar in dash dash, whatever you got the answer that you have to write here, square meter. Okay. Now we'll solve the next example. So this that is Soham. Now let's see the Soham's example. Now Soham received 40 messages on his birthday. Happy birthday, Soham. Nice 40 and my 141. No? Okay. So 40 messages on his birthday. Of these, 90% were birthday greetings. Means out of that 40 messages, 90% of messages are the birthday greetings. That is mentioned in the example. And then what we have to find? How many other messages did he get besides the greetings? So apart from the greetings, how many extra means different messages? Besides the greetings means birthday wishes and other. For example, just you are wishing your friend and the other message, Are Ghodya, how are you? Like that. So for that is different messages. So besides the greetings, okay. So the given things we'll write first. What is the given total number of messages? So this is the fourth example. Total number of messages, that is 40. Now then messages by the birthday greetings, that is 90%. Messages by the birthday greetings, birthday greetings is equal to, that is given in percent. Here percent is given. Okay. So then we have to find the this one other message beside the greeting. So just we'll find out that this is 90%, then 100% minus 90, we'll get the 10% of the other messages that we'll find right now. So other messages besides the birthday greetings or greetings, 100% minus 90% is equal to 10%. Okay. So now we got, means what we now we have 90% of the birthday greetings messages and 10% of other messages, means apart from the birthday wishes. Now here we have to find the quantity. Percentage is given. How many this one birthday messages are there? Number of birthday messages and how many this one besides the greetings, means other messages. So first we will find the other messages. Therefore they ask only the other messages, so we will find out the other messages. Now suppose that our sentence or late, we have to write suppose Soham got a number of other messages other messages that we have to find. So therefore a a means what? Suppose Som got other messages means a. So a number of messages total 40 and other messages just we find out that is 10%. So 10 upon 100. Okay. Now is equal to, sorry, a is equal to, therefore a is equal to cross multiplication 10 multiplied by 40 upon 100. Therefore a is equal to, here students, you have to do the calculation, then you will get the value here. So then you will write therefore Soham got dash dash other messages besides the greetings. This way you have to solve. Okay, so this is a simple way. Another way also there means just you have to assume that suppose Sohams got means if we not solve this, then directly suppose Soham got a number of birthday greetings a upon 40 is equal to 90 upon 100, and you will solve, then you will get the value of a, and then a means the messages means birthday message you will got. So total messages 40 minus that birthday messages, then also you will get the answer. But this is the simplest way, that's why I told you. So here don't forget to write answer in full sentence. This is for you. Now the next example. See students, these are the word examples, that's why I will explain. So calculations that you have to do, at least for homework you have to do this. Now the next example, that is of the 5675 people in a village, 5448 are literate. Literate means educated. Okay, so what is the percentage of literacy in the village? So here student, this is a simple example. You have to find the this one, percentage of literacy means how many percent of the people in that village are educated. Okay, so literacy. So the simple way, just I will write the given things and you have to do the calculation. Now this is our example number fifth. This fifth example. So what is the given thing? Total number out of the 5000 means these are the total number of the people. Total number of people in the village is equal to 5675. Out of that, how many literate? So number of, that we have to write, number of literate people is equal to 5448, isn't it? Now here we have to find the percentage. So we have to write suppose the percentage of literacy is a%. Therefore we have to build the equation a. Here we have to find the percent. In the previous examples percentage is given, so here we have to find like first example and second. So a, we have to find the percent. So a upon 100 is equal to how many total, that we have to write a denominator bigger number. So 5675. Out of that, how many literate? 5448. So this cross multiplication, a is equal to 5448 multiplied by 100 upon 5675. Therefore a is equal to this you have to find. Okay, here you have to do the calculation, multiply this, and so don't do on your parents mobile, or I means on calculator, students. Just make a table of this one and then find out, multiply this. Here only you have to write two zeros and then you have to divide this. So just use your brain and then you will get the percentage. Then you have to write the percentage of literacy in the village is dash dash percent. Therefore you have to write the percentage of literacy in the village is dash dash percent, or is equal to dash dash percent. Okay, now we'll see the last example. In the election, 1080 of the 1200 women in Jambulgaon cast their vote. Means election. Okay, now also election times, means the villages there are election period is going on. So Jambulgaon, total there are in Jambulgaon 1200 or 1200 women. They cast their votes. Cast means they are actually do the voting, means they are the voters total. Okay, out of that 1080 cast their vote. So number of, total number of women, that is 1200. Out of that 1080 women in Jambulgaon cast, means they gave their vote. Now then they ask, while 1360 of the 1700 in Vadgaon. Now another village is there, Vadgaon. So Vadgaon there are total 1700 women. Out of that 1700 women, 1360 women cast the votes. So what we have to find, in which village did the greater proportion of the women cast their votes. So here we have to find, we have to do the comparison between Jambulgaon and Vadgaon. So what is the comparison? We have the greater proportion of the women cast their votes, means which village women cast more votes. So here students, first we have to find the Jambulgaon women's percentage, and then Vadgaon's women percentage, those who cast the votes, and then we'll compare. Okay, so the given things just that we have to write. First we will find out the Jambulgaon and then the Vadgaon. Okay, now so the total number of women in Jambulgaon. Wow, I like Jambulgaon is equal to 1200. The number of women cast their votes. Number of women cast their votes is equal to 1080. Now first we'll find out the percentage. So of the Jambulgaon women, suppose a% woman cast their vote in Jambulgaon. Jambulgaon. Okay. Therefore I'll write here, therefore a upon 100, because here we have to find the percentage. So a upon 100 is equal to how many total number of women, that is 1200, and out of that how many cast the votes, that is 1080. Therefore a is equal to cross multiplication, 1080 multiply by 100 upon 1000. So this cuts here. Therefore a is equal to 12. You have to divide here, then you will get the percentage of Jambulgaon. Okay, so this calculation students, at least you have to do for homework, students. Okay, now After this we have to compare, so we have to find the percentage of Vadgaon. So given things again, total number of women in Vadgaon is equal to 1700. Then out of that how many cast their votes, so that we have to write number of women cast their votes is equal to 1360. So now here we have to find the percentage. So here we assume alphabet A, here we assume alphabet another B. So suppose B% woman cast their vote in Vadgaon. I'll write the Vadgaon here. Vadgaon. Therefore, B upon 100 is equal to 1360, and how many total? Women 1700. Therefore, B is equal to cross multiplication 1360 multiplied by 100 upon 1700. So these gets cancelled. Therefore, B is equal to, here also you have to find, divide this 17 to 1360, you will get the percentage. Now students, here you got the percentage of, if you do the calculation you got the percentage of Jambulgaon and then Vadgaon. Then here you have to compare, if which is greater, then you have to write the sentence. Therefore at last, see here the number, whichever you have the greater proportion, then you have to write a sentence like this: a greater proportion of women cast their vote in which village, Jambulgaon or Vadgaon. See the answer and then you have to write. Okay, see the percentage and directly write the name of the village, Jambulgaon or Vadgaon. I hope you understood this, student. Just okay, you can take a screenshot then. I hope you understood this, student. So whatever I gave some examples for the calculations that you have to do, then this is only this chapter having only one practice set, that is 30. So in the next video we'll see the new chapter, that is profit and loss. Before that, students, complete your notebook. Many times I am telling you, complete your notebook. Complete your notebook means update your notebooks. Complete your notebook up to practice at 30. Then I will give the notes and then we'll start the next practice set from profit and loss, that is practice set number 31. Till there, students, take care, bye bye, and don't forget to complete your notebook. If you have any queries, then ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, take care, bye bye.